Hi, good morning. I'm back to my YouTube channel again today, and good morning again. But I am wearing my jacket because there is reason for that. I want you to see my jacket. Beautiful. But I'm gonna take that off now. So you will see my blogging. My blogging today is obviously first my costume. Bling bling, shine shine. As you could see, your queen of bling bling is wearing shine 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 costume. But I'm gonna turn around first, darling, and I will not in a hurry. I would like to turn around to show this is supposed to be a runway vintage costume. What's your comment, darling?
Oh la la.
Oh la 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 la.
Definitely.
All right. Is it definitely oh la la la? We're supposed to be the one to doing it. Don't be quiet again and don't be shy again. So yes, tuck in. Your queen of bling bling is shine 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 today because while I'm standing, I will blog now. You know, my bling bling is all right now. You've seen that. I'm wearing my tiara, my crystal tiara, and my hat pin because so my bonnet won't go down. But the reason I am wearing bling 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 shine 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 today because I am over the moon. And I bet you can guess why I'm over the moon from the world that we have. I fly to the moon because we found the vaccine. Hey, hey, hey. And that is why I'm sorry, I'm looking again to the mirror because I want to see how do I look like. But yes, my excitement today, although I'm anxious again because I'm doing blogging again, my excitement today is that we found the vaccine. So yes, it's I said to my husband, it deserved to wear my shine shine shine, my bling bling bling. But before I say everything about that, is this season as well is from November to December, we have a tele program here. Is in general, everyone watch this show, Strictly Come Dancing, and their motive this season is sequence, and I couldn't ask for more because that's all my collection. So I said to my husband after babysitting yesterday, I'm gonna dig up, darling, my suitcase because I got loads of sequins there, and that's, but as you know, from my last vlogging, I carry them in my dinner and dance. But this time, the motif is Strictly Come Dancing Beautiful. It's general. It's politician. It's DJ in the radio, presenter, anything can join in. As I said to you, we are all in one here, and young, old, they mix up and they dance, you see. So that is beautiful. Hey, we live in democracy and we can do anything as long as we are very respectful and kind to the others. Yeah, so I will finish that before I start my blogging. But yeah, I will go back to that later on. But I'm going to sit down, darling. What are you saying? Come on. I said, what are you saying, darling?
You going to say hello to everybody?
Yeah, I'm going to sit down and I will say hello. That's it.
Right.
So because it's difficult to talk when you're standing. Yeah, I'd like to say good morning to everybody. And I'm back in your YouTube channel again. As you can see, I'm always like this. Just bear with me because I'm always like this. But later on, I'm gonna be settled. Hello to my Taiwan Kingdom, Calibo, Aklan, Isla de Boracay, Republic of the Philippines. And can you imagine? I forgot the Leso because before everything should be you pass to Leso first and then you go to Boracay. But yeah, I would like to say hello to my family and friend. But yes, I will go first to America because America is quite a bit distance as well from my kingdom of Taiwan. Hello to the Perez de Hilio family. I will want to special mention my cousin, my prince, Hernani de Hilio. Get well soon, get well soon. And also, yes, don't you worry of subscribing. Just carry on watching your cousin and I will entertain you. And you can see this is your queen of bling bling and you are my prince of bling bling in our kingdom. Shine, 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 kingdom. And that's all. I leave it to that now. Get well soon. Yeah. And heartfelt. Yes, and I'm going back to the Palawan. Go back to Palawan, isn't it, darling, to my family. Darling, could you remind me, because I told you to remind me, Palawan family, Perez de Hilio family over there, and Ople. I would like to mention Emma, uh, Claire Marie, and uh, Apple Joy, and Franklin, and obviously the husband, Mr. Ople. And not to forget Jennifer. Jennifer, all your family, all the Dihilio family, and Palawan. Hi everyone to everyone there in Palawan. And I'm going back to Negros Occidental. My husband, I was looking to my husband because he said, do not forget the Negros Occidental. The Ituna family, and the Dihilio and Perez family from Bacolod to Sipalay. And I promise, I will mention only to those who I promise, Rudy and Angel, the granddaughter Angel. Hello to every Dihilio there. You see, because I am English. I should be modest. I don't want to mention people that they didn't know. That's how we are here. I have to ask permission first. And yes, so I'm back now to Manila. To Manila, my family as well. The Perez de Hilio there. Obviously, they know who is who there. They know, obviously, they always watch me every week. And yes, back to all the Republic of the Philippines, Bicol, Batangas, Manila, my friends in Batangas. Hi everyone, you know who I mean. And yeah, hello to your daughter here as well in England. And hi to everyone, to all the Filipino. I just want to say, hope everyone is safe from this pandemic. But, darling,
And around the world.
and around the world, you see, my husband
There
is
you
so limited again. You've seen me like this before in my last vlogging. Open your mouth and say it, because I cannot say everything. But my vlogging today is about why I'm wearing from the start. I am wearing a very thick jacket because my topic is not only subject, my topic is about the season. The season in the world, but we have that. We have here, we have in the Philippines. And what I'd like to go back is 2013 and how we experienced Yolanda Typhoon. We are there because my son just died June 4, and then we're still there, that typhoon. Yolanda, and my husband could remember. Darling, it's up to you to remember what you experienced, because that's your experience there. And yeah, what happened when we were there?
Well, we were only there for, I think it was the 2 days, and then on the third day, we were struck with Yolanda.
Darling, I will correct you with that. I did not say that when my son died. Obviously, after the funeral, we came back to England. And then we obviously decided to go back again because I have 2 grandchildren there. So we have to make a decision what's going to happen to those girls because the father died. And so that's what my husband was saying. We just arrived within 2 days. We went back end of November, end of October, isn't it, darling?
Yeah, it's
so-
the beginning of November.
The beginning of November,
Yeah.
because we have to come back to sort out the granddaughter there. What's their life gonna be, what's gonna happen. And so that's all my responsibility, your Queen of Bling Bling responsibility. That's why. Now carry on, darling, what happened? And we just
But
arrived.
after a couple of days, all of a sudden, we got told, I think it was only 20 hours beforehand, it was decided upon that this big storm was going to hit us, this big typhoon. And
Our suitcase are still, we're not unpacked the suitcase, remember, darling?
that's right,
Yeah.
everything was packed up, wasn't it? So anyway, that afternoon and evening, you could hear the wind getting worse. And
Worse.
In the night, then we woke up about 1 o'clock, and the winds were getting very bad. You could hear everything blowing around, crashing outside. And eventually we piled everything out to one end of where we were living, and we decided to, there was 5 of us, we went into the toilet, because we decided
now,
that was the safest place.
yeah, can I continue? Because the house is just starting to be built. It is bamboo, but lucky enough that we are starting to build the house into stone or hollow blocks. But then we can feel the galvanized iron, the hierro is starting to flap out. So we don't know what to do. But we could see dark, very dark outside, and I think everyone is looking for refuge. Everyone is going, but my husband decided, because it's a very solid stone now anyway. And my husband decided we're not going out because it's dangerous. Everyone flying around, the tree, everything. The wind was so strong, it's more dangerous to go to the school, because the school is the refuge one. I will continue now, darling, but yes, I will tell you. Yeah. So yeah, I get excited, because then I remember as well what happened to that. We have the rabbit. We're looking after rabbit. Yeah, darling, continue. Yeah.
Yeah, we had 2 rabbits, and one of them had given birth.
We got
And
babies.
we had lots of little baby rabbits, so we put them into a wicker basket with some soft straw.
One of my sister is with us at the
That's
time,
it.
and we stay in the toilet. But my children here in England, they keep on calling and calling, "Mommy, what happened? What are you? Where are you? Where are you? What happened?" I said, "Yes, we are here." They still managed to contact us as we were in the toilet. We stay put. Yes, darling, what are you gonna say?
And anyway, by about 8 o'clock in the morning, we'd been through the night. As I said, it was still getting bad, and we had a little wind-up radio. And
that's why we're listening and listening
yeah,
what's going
and on the
isn't it?
radio, all of a sudden, it said, "Well, don't think that the thing is over.
It will
It's
continue.
not. It's not started yet. It's just about to hit you."
Yeah.
Around about 11 o'clock that morning,
Yeah, you remember
and
it well. Yeah, carry on. Yeah.
the sound of the winds, as they said,
Wow.
it would be. You'd feel like as though you were standing behind the jet engine of
Of
an
the plane.
aircraft.
Of the
And all of a sudden, round about 10:30, 11 o'clock that morning, the intensity and that of the winds howling, it was
Very,
like
very
a
scary.
express train running through.
It's like a big gigantic thing that you're sucking to the like a big like that, and you've been sucking in. But so we just sit still inside the toilet in it, darling, and just wait and wait for the time. And once in a while we will look out if the wind has stopped, or if what's going on outside. But we keep on waiting and waiting. And what time that stopped?
Oh, I think it was
The
about
next day,
about 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
yeah.
It started to wind down, but it was still fairly intense
Wow.
till late that evening and the following evening. But
That's when I will say my husband could tell everything, because he was there. He witnessed everything, and he could tell the story about it. So when people talk about the weather or typhoon, we are there. We witness everything. We don't know if we're gonna survive or not. We don't know if our house will be sucked in with the thing, because it. But we're lucky that that is a solid built in the kitchen.
but
So
it tore the roof off
but
our
our roof
house.
is gone. You know, the
You
one
you
in
heard
front.
everything
Yeah.
being torn away, and
Yeah. And so we cut the story short, isn't it, darling? So that is a very, very scary experience of our life that we encounter. You see, I think it's more scary to me when I feel that when I lost my son. And so the next day,
when you looked out the window, well, you couldn't see anything outside the window. It was just like
no, but it's
it
so
was
dark.
just so no. It was like a white wind just
I know,
rushing
but what
across.
I'm saying, to get help or to go out is
No,
dangerous as well.
you
So we
couldn't
can't
do
do
that.
that. So what happened? I'll continue now, darling. So what happened? We wait and wait, and the next day, everything, all our rambutan, coconut, the tree is all down, and the bamboo is all down. Lucky didn't go to our house, but I think some, because we still have the bamboo next to our house, isn't it? Some of them fall down to our house. But what my husband has done the next day, he asked, he gathered people, isn't it, that come to you, and my husband lead to that to brace all the rambutan and the coconut trees. So yeah, this is what I'm saying. My husband worked hard into that land as well to be able to have the tree back again into position. And I don't know I don't know how to do that. It's my husband mentality as well, or he immediately let's put the tree back, because we can survive it, or we can rescue it in it, darling. And I didn't know all that. So that's it. That's our story there in Taiwan. and you learn the time. But then again, my children over here, because they were in England, they gathered their friends, making money, asking money, and then they send it to me over there. So I give rice to that barrio, to that street, up to the school. So that is the help we've done. That's it. So talking about weather, talking about this kind of thing, yes, we encountered that, and no one can tell us how it looks. And I remember I said I have a friend in Malinaw as well, because Samar, darling, has to remember Samar has got tsunami, and the whole I think basketball court has been eaten the people, so loads of people. But I have a friend as well who I encountered there in Malinaw. Her family is from Denmark, and they got family that lives in Samar, and one of the victim. So sorry about that. Then I remember that again. But those are the calamity that we have in this world, in this planet, and that's what we encounter all the time. Like I said to my husband, those kind of experience is so. But
Just the tragedy of so many
yeah.
unfortunate lives
yeah,
lost.
yeah. It's just sometimes we were in the wrong place and in the wrong time. That's all I can say. But yeah, over here as well. Oh my God! When you talk about the weather, we have encountered this morning. Before I get up, the wind is howling, is blowing 2 miles. My husband could not take the dog there because it's like ice as well throwing into you, and then I could hear, because we were up the hill, and then when you're up the hill, you hear more of the wind. It's scary, but that is life, and that's what I'm saying. My blogging today is about weather, about the climate around the world, and if I could blog to you as well. Can you imagine? We've been in the market for so many years. We've been trader in the market, and we trade in the ice and the cold. But English people are very persistent in life, you see. So what I would just to say is that we live with it. We live with the season, and what you gonna do about it? That's their question. Because if you have a trouble like that, then you find resolving, you find resolution how not to happen again, because climate will come year by year. So we got to live with it. That's how their attitude here. And yeah, I'm only saying about the English attitude. Anything else, darling, that we could say?
Well, the only thing was, I mean, we never had any power till after Christmas.
Oh yes, oh yes.
No electricity or anything
Yeah,
at
when
all.
we were there, can you imagine? My husband is English, and because it's hot there, we don't have almost a month, isn't it, darling? We don't have power. With the
6 weeks.
6 weeks, we don't have electricity. Can you imagine how my husband suffer with it? We've been looking for that, what is that, generator, isn't it? But there's nowhere to find, because obviously it's a barrio. And I'm so proud to say my husband is English, very tough, and every problem like that, he will tell me to say sit still or keep still, don't move, then you don't feel the heat. And what I have is, we have so big like those big fan, what you call that in our language, wicker, they call it wicker here, in our language is abaka, and that's what we do. That's 6 weeks until we come back here. So nothing that hardship that me and my husband never been through. But hey, we're still here, and I am blogging again.
We've never had so many fans, actually, have
Oh my
we?
God, my husband was saying the house is covered with the fan, because that's how to survive, you see. And yeah, and that is weather for you. And see, my husband is winking now. I think I have now to start my blogging. My blogging is to do how I'm able to survive in England. Your Queen of Bling Bling is able to survive in England because my hobby is collecting. Become now my art of collecting, and I'm the Queen of Bling Bling, collecting everything from anything that I could use, anything that I could use yearly. I would not buy, I will buy a quality one, so that will last forever, because that's what my husband attitude as well. Buy good things, and then you could last forever is better, and that's how I've learned from them. Now, what my blogging today is my jacket, my fantastic, my beautiful jacket that I have forever. I have this. I call them now the art of collecting, because the art collection of myself. I start, darling, from this. I stand, and this one. I start from this. All this beautiful. They are not real. They are not real, you see. But they are my life because I wear them when it's really, really, I couldn't bear the cold. But they are one of a designer thing. If people could see that, if people realize the buttons, they will know they're one of the designer that I collect. And this one as well, my far long one, they are long. I put first the long one. They are long. This is Canadian. This is a Canadian jacket that I keep. If I want to wear them, I'll wear them. So I'm always securing myself not to catch cold. I will take this away, darling. I'll put this over there so I know if I've done that. That is one of the jacket, long one, you see. And I will do this one. This one is the Canadian that I have. Again, is the reason I'm doing it because I just want to tell you, really, your Queen of Bling Bling is a collector. I am a collector, and this, nothing can make me cold with this jacket, you see. So I leave it there. And I come to this one. This one, I would like to, I told you before, my last vlogging, my clothes, my everything, I fold them inside out, so then they don't go fade. But that is the inside. How warm, very, very warm. And look at those. You couldn't ask better warm to that. I love that one. I'm always proud of them. And why? Because as I said to you, we go Scotland. Scotland is my favorite place, but it's also very cold there when you go there because we go winter holiday. But winter holiday is beautiful. Fresh. Nothing is beautiful when you go on winter holiday. Here, darling, this is one of the expensive as well over here. But as you see, that is a leather. What you call that, darling, with that type of leather?
Leather interior, isn't it? Suede.
Suede leather, but I can wear that forever. But that's also one of the designer here, but I don't want to show that quickly because I'm not selling it. It's mine, you see. So that's it. That is my and I go this darling because I want to go do first the top. That's one. Again, another, as you could imagine, I am so hot with that. I could wear only just one single dress with that, but that's it. Another suede leather again. But then, as I told you, those boots that I vlogged to you last time, they are also my collection, but they go matches with all this thing. Yes, and that's it. I told you, one room. When we moved here, I said to my husband, I need a room just for my vintage collection, for my own use. This is, again, if you remember the design, this is Chanel. This is Chanel, but not Chanel Mark, because obviously Chanel Mark is 1,000.
It's beautiful tweed, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a tweed, but the design, darling, is Chanel. But it's one of the famous shop here, you see, and beautiful. That's how after I wear them, they go hiding in the cave because then they don't go fade. This is my beautiful vintage. If you can recognize that, those kind of color is like those proper vintage. And that's it. What you call that? I have seen one time our princess here, Kate Middleton. Kate Middleton married to the Prince of England, wearing the same thing. So I'm very proud because she loved her vintage as well, Kate Middleton. And this one as well is one of my favorite. Again, one of the designer here, but I covered that. But then again, it's proper vintage. You couldn't ask a proper vintage with that kind of design, you see. And yes, and very slimline. I love that. So that's it. I may not be a royal, a true royal blood. I'm the royal blue blood, but I have their jacket because I am one of those fashion. I love my fashion. I can't go without fashion, and that's my enjoyment in life. You see, if I could have it, why not? It's nothing wrong to enjoy your clothing, and it's not wasted because, like I said to you, me and my husband go on holiday. What I love with that is that you see that is a proper vintage, and I love the color. You see the color of that folded inside. Only the prince can wear that, but obviously I'm a collector. I could wear them as well. But again, I have one here. This, the reason why I separate that, this is original 1950. This is original 1950. I don't know if they're real or not, but they are original 1950, and that's it. They are made in London. You see, when I keep things, when I collect things, I want name. So if they're made in London or England, they quality. But this is Father Brown. We have a film here that me and my husband crazy watching as well. It's a Father Brown. But just a sample to you, I would like to give you the sample of my vintage dresses when I attend. When I attend a proper like let's say 1960 boho, or you know, when I attend a party, I have my
This is a proper hippie dress,
yes,
isn't it,
darling,
from the time?
that is a proper hippie original as well. Again, that is also London made. There is also a thing there, mark, and also this is a velvet thing but lace, beautiful, and that's it.
That's the time of flower power.
Yes, flower power, darling. That's one of my favorite. In the future, I'll show you some as well, because I cannot take them out all of that. And I think I've done, but no, I won't forget my favorite. When I arrive in England, this is what I use when we're doing antique in the market. When we go to the market, always, because then that is so thick. As you could see, I am the Queen of Sheba in the market. I'm, you know, we're a market trader, but that's what I use, and I'm very proud of it. And it gave me a lot of, but what you call that, darling? Give me a lot of warm. And I remember, I don't wear them anymore now, but I remember my son wear this as well when he comes home from university or from school. They wear that because they recognize, they just joke to me that I still wear that because there's a program here, EastEnders, isn't it, darling?
That's it.
Pat Butcher, she's known wearing spotty jacket. So my
Leopard. It's leopard skin, isn't it?
yeah, leopard skin and spotty jacket. And so my children will what you call that, tease me, Mommy, you are Pat Butcher. And I think my husband is winking, and I think I've done now. But what I'm gonna say is about the vaccine. Yes, your Queen of Bling Bling is over the moon, celebrating about it. Like I said, the last time I vlogged to you, I wink only my other eyes. Or I can, but this time I won't wink. I'm smiling and to you and saying, hey, we found the vaccine. But what I can say is that it will take time. It will take time because I will explain to you, because obviously I get the news over here. It will be organized. It will be slowly organized in the world. You see, all of us will get, because the policy over here, if one is safe, until everyone is safe, no one is safe. That's what they say. Yes, darling, isn't it? Can you, until everyone is safe, no one is safe. So everyone will get the vaccine. But obviously, it will take time to distribute it around the world, you see. And it has to be regulated and everything. So, but it depends on what the policy of the country, you see. So that's it. But we will get there. And hey, we will see you. My family, my friend, you're gonna see your Queen of Bling Bling. It won't be long. And my husband is winking. Yes, he loves me. But that means shut up, your Queen of Bling Bling, because it's time to say, carry on watching. Stay tuned, but subscribing as well. Hey. Bye-bye.